And I have with me Pirates coach Adam Walker. Adam, I know I've interviewed you 2 or 3 times this season so far. I know you're very much the type of coach that insists it's a team effort. So despite the fact that you came up trumps tonight with 5 goals, it was definitely a team effort tonight.
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's not. It does. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who scores. It's how about the team performs. And I can't score 5 goals if it's just me 1 against 5. You know, I need the other 4 guys in the ice to do their job as well. And I just happen to be on the end of them quite a lot tonight. So that happens sometimes. But we've had guys like Thorpe scored 5 goals in a game this year so far. So it's just the way it is. But the main thing is the team won. The boys put in a really competent performance. So we are happy with that. And it keeps our kind of our train rolling.
The Aberdeen Lynx are definitely one of the formed teams this season. Although maybe they've lost a couple of games that they might not have expected to earlier on in the season, but they're always going to be a tough performance, a tough team to play, and tonight was no exception.
Absolutely. I mean, we found that out pretty quickly when we went up to Aberdeen the last time, and we didn't show up, and then they put 7 goals past us. So tonight we were determined to reverse that result and show to them, and also prove to ourselves that we were better than that, and we are better than that. And it's like myself and Ian have been saying all season, it's a learning experience for these guys. There's a lot of young guys in the team, but they are improving quickly, which is good. And we're now I would say that we're now in a good position to kind of move forward here and make a challenge all the way to the end of the season.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, Adam, when you mentioned the fact that the younger players are certainly coming through. Your Ryan Sargentons, Mikey Dobson got a goal tonight, but it's always up to the older heads, if you like, yourself, Chris Turley, and maybe Richie Thorpe to G the boys along. But I don't think they needed any Gene tonight. I think the fact that we're facing the Aberdeen Lynx was motive enough to put in a good performance.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the end of the day, we need everybody going in our team. We can't have stages where one person decides to take a night off, because then it hampers the whole team. Sure. We are short as it is. We've got a few injuries. You know, we don't have a lot of bodies in our team. No. So we are basically at our bare bones at the moment. So we had to change it a little bit tonight in order to kind of cope with how aggressive we would be within the game. And I think our game plan worked pretty well. So we will take that into account and move forward.
And the next home game we have, I believe, is the 21st against North Ayrshire Wild in the Scottish Cup. North Ayrshire, I know they've struggled this season, but they always put up a good performance. That'll be another tough game for us.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no easy games in this league, no matter what. I mean, you see some big scores and stuff, but we found that if you don't play how you should play, and if you don't play to the system that myself and Ian are asking, then we find it tough. We are no exception to that. So luckily for us, we've got a good bunch of guys in the room who all work for each other, who all are learning the system relatively quickly. And when they're implementing that, you can see as the season goes on, they're getting better and better and better. So if we didn't have that, we would be losing games to guys like Kilmarnock and things like that. And we still have to go to Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock are not an easy team to play against, but they show that they can go to Dundee and win. So why can't they beat Aberdeen? So why can't they beat us? We are no exception to that. So we have to come to work every day and practice. We have to get the system into our head. We have to make sure we're doing the right things, and then when it comes to the weekend, we have to then put our practice into play. And so far, we've done a pretty good job of that.
Certainly, a Graham Lester-inspired Kilmarnock Storm are not an easy side to play against. They've put a run this season together, 5 or 6 games, but as you say, no easy games in this league. But I'm sure you would agree, Adam, a special mention tonight, although there were 3 goals went past him. I thought personally John Russell was outstanding tonight as well.
Yeah, he played well, but that's what he's there to do. Of course. So we have a lot of faith in John, as we do in Graham, as we do in Callum. Yep. Tonight was John's turn, and he played well. Maybe the first one he might want to won it back, but except from that, he made some crucial saves at some crucial times. He did. And that's his job. That's what he's there to do. Just like Chris Turley's there to make sure the defence is solid, just like Thorpe's there to make sure we score goals, just like Krutzi's there. Everyone has their role in the team, and we expect people to perform at that level, and when they do, we become successful.
I certainly think the boys, the result merited the performance that they put in. Adam, again, I know you'll be down to get back into the shower and get up the road, mate, so I'll say thanks again for your time.
Thanks, Stuart.
All the best. Cheers. Stuart McMillan here once again with Pirates TV, and I have with me the Aberdeen Lynx man of the match, Kristine Johnson, who's also the Aberdeen captain. Kristine, a long way to come for a very tough game. You must have been, despite the loss, you must be quite happy with the way your boys performed tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Short bench, but all the boys turned up, worked hard, and especially after New Year. So it was a good performance. So everyone worked hard, but just couldn't get the result really.
Do you think it was just a case of maybe your boys running out a bit of steam? Was it, and certainly your short bench didn't help? Was it the short bench that cost you in the end, do you think?
I think the bus legs in the first period, like that's tough coming down, going down 2-3-0 in the first 10 minutes. So you're chasing the game after that, and then you're trying to claw back. But apart from that, and I think the boys worked hard as well, but just kind of last 10 minutes just kind of ran out of steam as well.
I think you also, I think it would be safe to say that you did meet a Pirates team that did seem to be firing on all cylinders, although they were missing 2 or 3 players as well. But I thought in the first period especially, we were finding it very hard to tie you down. You must have been very pleased with your own performance.
Yeah, definitely. I think I played well, but like I said, I think the team played well as well. And like the Pirates team are very like strategic and very well drilled, so yep. It's hard to try and break through, especially on the breakout and things like that. But I think, like I said, the boys worked hard, and I think I worked hard as well, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would say that was a good performance by Aberdeen. I'm not going to keep you, Kristine, because I know you've got a long way to go back up the road, mate. So thanks very much for your time. Have a safe trip back up the road, mate. I have with me Pirates coach Ian Turley. Ian, could I have your thoughts on what was an excellent result for the Pirates tonight?
I think it was certainly a good result. I know you'd spoken to Adam, and we just kind of echo exactly what he says. But I mean, you look at performances. I think we are competing. We are getting better. And you look at the team and the results that we have. We had 12 guys tonight. You know, we're on the bare bones. Absolutely. You know, we don't have a huge amount of depth that way. We don't have any imports. We've got young guys. We don't have 20s we can call on. And the guys in that room, you know, everybody's buying into what it's about, certainly to play here. Yep. And I think it's starting to, you know, the hard work and the training and the games is certainly starting to pay off.
Certainly, from my angle down at ice level on the penalty bench, I thought every one of the players put in an immense shift, even the boys that didn't get enough lot of ice time. But as you say, with a short bench, you have to give everybody little 20, 30-second shifts. But when they were called upon, I thought they were all pretty immense, and certainly all showed up tonight, despite the fact that we're a short bench.
No, we're always short. We're always going to be short. But it's about everybody kind of committing to the cause and working as a unit. We don't have any individuals at all. We don't have any egos. It's a real good room. I've said that to you before. And it's about everybody working and contributing. I know, you know, so that if maybe one guy has a bad night, his line mate steps in from, you know, and we've kind of had that. Obviously we had Adam, who kind of came up big tonight. But exactly what he had said is that he needs the guys to move the puck to him. He needs the guys to pass the puck. So it's everybody working, you know, as a collective unit that helps us through these games.
Yeah, certainly some of the passing, the stick-to-stick stuff was a joy to watch, and you do see it from a different level when you're down at ice level. But I say every player turned up tonight. It was a great performance. I think a 6-3 win against a side of the class Aberdeen Lynx will make everybody sit up and watch.
I think that, you know, we've played against certainly kind of all the teams who were kind of sitting in the top end of the table from last season. But there's a few surprises this year. There's a few other teams stepping up, and that's the way you want it. You know, you want it competitive, where nobody's kind of guaranteed to win a game. And we've got two new teams in Kilmarnock and Solway this year, who are obviously trying to build and improve every week. So we never know what we're getting into. You know, we can only go on the last performances, and certainly when we played against Aberdeen before, it was probably our poorest performance. You know, it was early on. They caught us. Aberdeen played well, and they deserved to win that game. Whereas tonight, it's different. We deserve to win. Yeah,
thoroughly deserved win for the Pirates tonight, certainly by a good margin. We have, I would say, as I said to Adam, another tough game in a couple of weeks against North Ayr. I'll not take anything to get the boys prepared. They'll be ready for that.
Yep, absolutely. I think is that the Scottish Cup game is what it is. Yep. It's another tournament, it's another competition. So there's no reason why that's ours. You know, that's ours. I mean, North Ayr, I'm pretty sure are preparing and looking at their season and looking at the opportunities to go and win something. So we have to turn up every night. And if we don't, we won't continue to be, you know, successful or competitive. That's it.
Well, on behalf of the Pirates fans, because I am one myself, thanks for a great team performance tonight, Ian, and all the best for the rest of the season, mate.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.